The law of attraction gets all the glory, but did you know it's not the only universal law? Far from it actually. There's actually a whole lot more where that came from. There are 21 universal laws in fact. Or even more depending on your source. These laws govern the universe and everything in it. They help us to understand how everything works together in order and harmony. And no, they're not law according to science, but that doesn't mean they're not true. If you look around, you'll begin to see evidence of them everywhere. Besides, you can't see the law of gravity though either, right? Trying to defy the laws is futile. You might think you're doing it for a little while, but it'll catch up with you eventually, usually with a whole lot of drama, struggle and conflict. Learning to live in accordance with the universal laws will bring you a happier and more fulfilled life. You'll find less struggle and more flow. You'll find more certainty and less confusion. You'll feel supported as you let them help you navigate through your life's path. So are you feeling ready to learn more? Here's a quick overview of the 21 universal laws. Create magic. How to use the 21 universal laws. Universal law number 1, the law of one. Separation is an illusion. Everyone and everything is connected to everyone and everything else. We're all part of the same creation, all part of the same collective consciousness, all part of the same vibration. The more false barriers we put up between us, race, socioeconomic status, clique etc., the less in touch we become with ourselves. Universal law number 2, law of vibration, energy. Everything is energy. Everything in the entire universe is made up of a vibration. This is true in physics as with everything else. Energy can only transform, never die. It must go forward or back, but it can never stand still because that is stagnation. The only thing we have control over is the level of vibration. Universal law number 3, law of correspondence. As above, so below. The law of correspondence is sometimes also called the law of attraction. But it's all the same thing, like attracts like. What happens on the inside gets reflected on the outside, and what you focus on expands. Getting stuck in a negativity spiral only brings more negative events, while concentrating on happiness brings more of the same. And the choice is yours. Universal law number 4, law of cause and effect. Every action we take has a reaction or consequence. We reap what we sow and you get back what you put out. So basically you can't take negative action and not expect to feel some kickback. It's always wise to consider the true ramifications of your actions. Universal law number 5, law of resistance. What you resist persists. You can't stick your head in the sand and ignore your life. Failing to acknowledge a situation means you're not really stepping up and dealing with it. And attempting to avoid it means it's not going to go away. Resistance is fear, and you must learn to conquer your fear if you want to resolve your issues. Universal law number 6, law of transmutation. Every single one of us has the power to change our reality through transmutation. Creating a higher vibrations allows us to transmute the lower ones. It's all up to us to make the effort to change our own life. Universal law number 7, law of manifestation. Thoughts plus action equals manifestation. Everything that we've created began as a thought. If you want to change your life, the change begins inside your own head. You have to dream of it before it can ever happen. The limits you put on yourself are the only things holding you back. Universal law number 8, law of belief. The thoughts we hold in our mind influence our world. Our words, feelings and behavior also affect the world around us and our beliefs, conscious or not. Believing subconsciously that rich people are morally bankrupt or that there are no good single men left in the world will result in those things becoming our reality. So become mindful of your internal beliefs. Universal law number 9, law of action. Actions are simply energy in motion. Inspired action is action that supports our desires and goals, and that kind of action is always required for manifestation. You can't just sit back and wait for the miracle. You need to put in a bit of elbow grease. Universal law number 10, law of unconditional love. Expressing unconditional love results in a harmonious life. But to be clear, unconditional love is a lot bigger than romantic love. It's about accepting the people in your life exactly the way they are without judgment or expectation. It does not involve changing people or using them to your benefit. It's about pure acceptance. Universal law number 11, law of prosperity. The more you give, the more you get. The more service and value you offer the world, the more money you'll receive in return. So if you're having trouble with money, be less concerned with the paycheck and more concerned with how much you're giving away. The money will always follow. Universal law number 12, law of initiation. Expect an initiation period, a time of learning before things come together. Everyone experiences challenges in life, even when you're on the right path. We're given challenges for a reason, so use them as an opportunity to learn and grow. They've been brought to us to make us or our mission even stronger. Universal law number 13, law of charity. The more you give away, the more you receive. When you're generous, you'll receive generosity back. Giving help, financial or otherwise, will never deplete you. That energy will actually come back to you even stronger. Don't be stingy. You'll always be rewarded for your acts of charity. Universal law number 14, law of reflection. We see the traits in others that we exist in ourselves. So think about what you comment on, positive or negative, in celebrities and the people around you. The things that you love and admire in others are things that exist within you. Likewise, the things that you resist or find unpleasant in others are things that exist within you. The world is just a mirror for you. So take a look around and evaluate what you see. Universal law number 15, law of fellowship. Combining our efforts with those around us allows us to generate a bigger and better outcome. When two people of similar vibrations unite for a purpose, their energy is more than doubled towards that goal. So look for ways you can harness and amplify this energy. Finding more like-minded friends is a wonderful first step. Universal law number 16, law of gender. Everything has both masculine and feminine energy, yin and yang. The attraction between the two is how creation happens. Finding a balance between the two energies in yourself and in your relationships creates a harmonious experience. Universal law number 17, law of evolution. There is no real death. We're continually evolving at the soul level and evolution is infinite. On the surface it might not appear that you're making progress at times, but your soul is always growing and expanding. Every experience, even mistakes and failures, are allowing our soul to expand. And let's face it, those experiences often bring on very sudden growth. Universal law number 18, law of rhythm. Life will always ebb and flow. It moves with the years, the seasons, the stages of development, El Niño. It's unrealistic to expect things to only move on fast forward. Settle in and move with the currents, not against them, for maximum flow and ease. Universal law number 19, law of harmony. Harmony is the opposite of chaos, it's the ultimate balance in life and the purpose of karma. Throwing a rock in a pond will create ripples for a while until everything settles back into its natural harmonious state. Creating disharmonious acts does the same thing, only instead of spreading harmonious energy out, you're spreading disharmony. Harmony works closely with the law of cause and effect and the law of attraction. Universal law number 20, law of polarity. Opposites are just two extremes of the same thing. They might differ by degrees, but they occupy the same spectrum. Finding a balance between the two ends is usually the best way to create a happy existence. Universal law number 21, law of divine order. Everything is exactly as it should be. There are no accidents in life. Every seemingly negative event leads us to a new path. All of your experiences were meant to happen. Accept them for what they are and for letting them shape your journey. Please, let me know in the comments below. I would like to really hear your opinion. If you have found this video helpful, please like this video. It really means a lot to me. And if you think it might help one of your friends, don't be shy and share this video with them as well. That way, we all can help people we care about to live happier life. And if you didn't do so yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive more informational videos that will improve your health and lifestyle. Thank you for watching this How to Use Universal Laws to Your Use video, and I will see you on our next video.